I would say, well, I'm in my 40s now, and it certainly teaches you how to be softer. I can run a little hot on one side of the scale here, but you can't do that with daughters, because they end up you're breaking their heart when you're saying, you know what, I told you to stop that. I need you to stop that right now. Now, there's a time and a place for that when you need immediate like compliance. But if I say, hey, I told you that not to do that with that friend or this and that, it's immediate tears. And then you don't have to go there. You can take a step back or a half step back and just be like, hey, listen, look, this is something that we said we were not going to do. Here's the reason why. And I need you to not do that. Does that make sense? Yes, great. That sounds good. And then move on immediately. Like, no need to dwell, no anything else. That piece right there, I would say, is soften me enough to be able to hop on things like this and share that piece without feeling like I'm taking a shot against my manhood or anything like that.
So as you go down this rabbit trail, right? We talked about what you're proud of and being a girl dad. What are some of the struggles that you face that you back up? What are some of the struggles that you're seeing about yourself being a girl dad, growing up with a bunch of girls, right? Because you have, and how are you able to manage that?
I'm not sure I'm managing it quite well, but I am trying actively, I would say. So I was
so give us a little background about your childhood, growing up with women, and then how's that translating into the question I had.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so just for just context from my background, so my mother and my father got divorced. I was about 8 years old, so he was gone. So we didn't, we over the years had kind of been estranged. So just to kind of shorten it up a little bit, it was my mom, and it was my younger sister. She's about a year younger, almost like a year and 2 months, and then my older sister, who's about a year and a half older. So very, very close in age, right? And then my mom, right? So I'm surrounded by women. And you learn very quickly how to become one of the girls. And that sounds very bizarre to say, especially here from this point that I'm in life.